So, a couple weeks ago, I got requested in the comments to do a video on Sandy Alcantara because he's having a down season. Because he's not looking like, a repeating Cy Young Award winner. He's not doing much of anything. So, if you want to see any type of video, put down in the comment section below. So, what has Sandy Alcantara been doing this season? Because I just watched his most recent start today against the Cardinals because I wanted to watch one of his starts before making the video, and it's not good. So today he went 6 innings, not too bad, threw about 100 pitches. He gave up 4 runs in the first inning. I thought this would be a very shaky start, but he got better as the game went on. So he only gave up 4 runs, but he gave up 8 hits and 2 walks and got the loss. Okay, so overall for the season, he has a win-loss record of 3-9, but wins and losses aren't that much these days. Jacob deGrom won a Cy Young with a negative record or a tied record. Felix Hernandez did the same thing in 2010, I want to say. So you can throw win and losses out. ERA 4.70. You're almost giving up 5 runs a game. He given up 126 hits this season, and he had walked 36 people. Okay, that's not the greatest. He has 106 strikeouts, which are probably down, and this is in 20 games or 126 in the third innings. His whip is not 128. It's 1.28, which is where you take your hits and your walks given up, and you divide that by how many innings. And before the game, his WAR was 2.1. I don't know how to calculate WAR, so it's still at 2.1 in my head. I don't know how to calculate that, so it might have gone up, might have gone down. And I know there's other pitching statistics, there's FIP, so field and independent pitching, and there's xWOBA and RPMs on his fastball or something I could look up. I'm not on that, or Sierra, I know Sierra's a thing too. I don't know how to do any of that. I barely understand it, so why would I try to calculate something I barely understand? Basically, these numbers aren't good. I know last year he threw 228 and 2/3 innings, which led baseball. I know he had 9 complete games. I don't even know if he had the complete game this season. And I know he given up home run. He gave up a 3-run shot to Nolan Gorman today. But I know his walks are up. His home runs given up is up. Everything seems to be up for Sandy. And I don't really know what the problem. One, I'm not a pitching genius, but I just wanted to highlight what kind of a down season is this. 3-9. The Marlins aren't really winning the games that he's starting. And 20 games, so this isn't a small sample size. So can Sandy improve? He seemed to be improving. He just seemed to have one blow-up inning. Today was the first, giving up 4 runs. He gave up an RBI single to Nolan Arenado and a 3-run shot to Nolan Gorman. He also had a couple walks. It was not frustrating. It was weird because after that, he threw 5 shutout innings. So, you just take out the first inning, it looked like a good start. But no, the Marlins end up losing 6-4. So, it's a whole thing. So, is Sandy going to improve? I hope so. This just maybe because they figured him out from last season to this season. Because last season, won the Cy Young and stuff like that. And this year, it was completely different. Because I watched one of his starts last year against the Cardinals, and he threw a complete game in that one. He got the win because Jose Solari had a home run in the top of the 9th or something like that, and Sandy threw a complete game. So, is Sandy going to turn it around? I'm not too sure. I hope so. I like Sandy. So there's going to be just something in 2024. He goes to Driveline or whatever it's called. Get I think Mal Stoudemire Jr., I think his name. It's a good pitching coach or something like that. So I don't think they should change the pitching coach, but maybe just change up some mechanics or, I don't know, change the grip on your fastball. I'm not a pitching person. I have no clue what I'm talking about, but hopefully Sandy gets better because he's too good of a pitcher to be this bad.